Alright, how's it going, Mike Chips and Dip? This is MonstersReview or Trollolo here, and this isn't your normal gaming video that you might expect from me. As most of my longtime subs know, I've been a very avid Cartoon Network fan, and I want to be an animator once I graduate from high school. But, as usual, I get home from school, I turn on my TV, I switch it over to Cartoon Network, and as usual, Johnny Test is over. But I realized something that I've never realized before today, which is that Johnny Test could possibly have a connection to Dexter's lab. So, I googled and stuff, and I gathered all this a giant selection of evidence, and this could possibly show that Scott Fellows, which is the creator of Johnny Test, could have possibly stolen ideas or ripped off or have copied or have based even Johnny Test off of Dexter's laboratory. And, of course, it was based off Dexter's Laboratory because Dexter's Lab was created during the 90s. It was an original Cartoon Network cartoon. And Johnny Test was created during the mid-2000s, I guess. And it was originally for a Canadian cartoon network. Well, it's not Cartoon Network. It was it's a network called Teletoon, which is similar to Cartoon Network in America. But it was originally created for that, and it used to air on the WB inside the United States until it switched over to Cartoon Network. And I just have a lot of evidence here that possibly could support my theory that Dexter's Lab could possibly be what Johnny Test came from. And I'm not bashing against Johnny Test or anything. I think Johnny Test is a really nice show. I love a bunch of episodes from Johnny Test. I'm just trying to prove a theory that possibly Johnny Test could have originated from Dexter's Laboratory. So yeah, let me start off with the first piece of evidence I have. Oh yeah, and also, don't forget, don't stay till the end, don't stay till the end of the video, because at the end of the video I have a comment question, and you're going to have to listen to all this evidence to listen to it. So, please listen to all this evidence. It's really entertaining and informative. So, here we go. Okay, so Dexter's Lab. So the main protagonist is Dexter. He's a young boy that's very smart, and he has his own laboratory. And, you see, he has this older sister named Dee Dee. And Dee Dee is very non-intelligent, and she's very adventurous. And I guess you could call her dumb and stupid and gullible, and she doesn't have very much common sense. She's very uneducated. And she always ends up by intruding and ends up by causing trouble and ruining equipment inside Dexter's lab. Johnny Test. Okay, so the main protagonist is Johnny Test, and he is also a young boy, except Johnny Test is non-intelligent, and he's pretty much like Dee Dee. He's not intelligent, he's very adventurous, he likes to go into the lab and destroy things and stuff. He likes to destroy things and, always ruin their equipment, and they always invade into the lab when they need stuff. And Johnny Test has older sisters, except his sisters are very smart, just like Dexter. And they have their own lab and stuff. And so the series are basically the exact opposite of each other, as in for the main plot. Because Dexter is very smart, Johnny isn't. And Dee Dee is very unintelligent, but Johnny's older sisters are. And it kind of revolves around itself. And Dexter, I don't know if you'd really consider this evidence, but Dexter, he is very smart, and he has red hair. It's literally orange hair, but most people consider that these days to be red hair. And Johnny Test, his older sister Susan and Mary are very smart, and they have red hair too, except they have pure red hair. Alright, in Dexter's lab, there's a boy, or I guess I could call him a nerd, named Mandark, and he is madly in love with Dexter's older sister Dee Dee. And Mandark, he's very smart, and he has his own laboratory and stuff, and he makes his own gadgets and stuff. Inside Johnny Test, there is a character named Bling Bling Boy, and he is madly in love with Susan, which is one of Johnny's older sisters. And Bling Bling Boy is also very smart, and he has his own island and stuff. And like his own laboratory and a whole, I guess, empire. Right? You wouldn't really call it that, but moving on. In Dexter's lab, Dexter uses a lab monkey named Monkey for all of his experiments, and also there was a little short created for him called Dial M for Monkey, which he was kind of like a superhero, I guess you would call him. In Johnny Test, Susan and Mary, which are Johnny's older sisters, they also used a lab monkey, and his name was Lolo, which kinda it's very, very similar. In Dexter's lab, there was a short, and they were also in a few episodes with Dexter, and their names were the Justice Friends. Inside Johnny Test, he had the Mega Mutant Fearsome Force 4, which was him as his superhero form, Johnny X, Super Pooch. It also had, pretty sure it had Spinner Storm, which was Susan Test, and Viliana, they were all in superhero form, as in the Justice Friends are. So they were also a superhero, I guess, group. And lastly, my last piece of evidence is there was a superhero dog named, Dynomutt was an original Hanna-Barbera cartoon from the original, or from the 70s. But they featured him inside a lot of Dexter's Lab episodes as a superhero dog. In Johnny Test, there's Super Pooch, which was like Dookie in superhero form. And he was the super dog. So both of the series also had a super dog. So that's basically all my evidence. And my question was, do you think that Johnny Test was originally based off of some of the ideas and or most of the ideas from Dexter's Lab? That's basically it, guys. Don't forget to leave a like below and comment. I hope you enjoyed my video. Let me know if you want me to do more stuff like this, and yeah, peace.